Hello, everyone. How are you doing? A few weeks ago, a lot of us stepped outside, looked towards the Florida coast, and felt the ground shake under our feet. We watched a rocket climb into the sky. Loud, bright, and impossible to ignore. Fire, power, speed, all of it aimed straight up. It's easy to watch something like that and think, that is success, the big launch that everyone sees. But if you take away the roar and the countdown, you find something quieter, something harder. Long before a rocket ever leaves the ground, it spends time in a wind tunnel. My grandfather, Hal Gwin, helped build the high Reynolds number wind tunnel at NASA. He knew a simple truth. You don't learn if a wing is strong while it's already flying. You learn it when it's bolted down tight and blasted from every direction. The wind tunnel is where the pressure shows you exactly where you're weak. It's where you get refined, where you either break or you get ready to fly. For the last 4 years, Beacon College has been our wind tunnel. We didn't come here to launch right away. We came here to be tested. Every college student runs into challenges, but the ones we faced here were different. They were personal. We were asked how to figure out how we learn best, how to keep going when things don't click right away, and how to push through when the pressure keeps coming. And in that tunnel, we didn't just survive, we grew. For me, that pressure showed up as a full shift in direction. I started with a focus in computer information systems, then found my real place in design and digital media. It wasn't a straight path. It felt uncertain, like I was rebuilding something while the wind was still blowing hard. There were days where I was stressed about my layouts, so stressed that I'm pretty sure my blood type changed to CMYK. But that process taught me something that I'll carry forever: the power of staying still and really seeing what's in front of you. Think about the hyper-focus required to capture the perfect composition of a tricolored heron right here on campus. You can't rush the lens. You have to tune out the noise and hold your breath until the light and the moment align in high contrast. I spent so many hours standing still for that bird that I'm pretty sure the heron thought I was a statue. And honestly, after 4 years of late-night study sessions, sometimes I felt like one too. When the Artemis II astronauts came back from circling the moon, mission specialist Christina Cook talked about what it really means to be a part of a crew. She said a crew isn't just a team that works together when it has to. A crew is in it, together, at all times and no matter what. A crew strokes together with the same purpose. A crew sacrifices quietly for each other. A crew holds its members accountable and gives each other grace. A crew is inescapably, beautifully, and dutifully linked. Class of 2026, look around. That is us. We are a crew. We did it together. Beacon started with a first graduating class of just 35 students. Today, there are 87 graduating. That growth didn't just make the school bigger, it made us stronger. It turned us into something more than just classmates. We've learned grit, we've learned resilience, and most importantly, we've learned exactly how much caffeine it takes to survive finals week. Spoiler alert, it's roughly about the same amount that NASA uses to fuel those rockets. And somehow, we made it to class the next day. I'm pretty sure some of us could have reached low Earth orbit on espresso alone. We've spent 4 years essentially attempting to break the sound barrier while running on 4 hours of sleep in a shared sense of, we'll figure it out eventually. Yeah. True, right? Yeah. We've learned, we've learned that leadership isn't just about getting to the front. It's about turning around and helping the person behind you who's facing the same headwinds that you just pushed through. It's about giving back to those who are still working through challenges like the ones we know so well. None of us made it through the tunnel by ourselves. We had guides who believed in us. Sorry, it's going in my mouth. We had guides who believed in us even when the pressure felt heaviest. To Professor Brittany Strazo and Professor A.J. Marsden, I thank you. I thank you for your steady mentorship. To all the professors, on behalf of this class, we thank you, especially, oh yes, sorry. Especially for knowing exactly when we needed a push and when we needed someone to go tell us to take a nap. I would especially like to thank Ms. Takaya Coleman, Director of Health Promotion, who has been an amazing support over these past 4 years, always caring about me and my health. To Dr. Oksana Haggerty and Dr. George Haggerty, you provide never-ending support, and you are both an inspiration for what is possible. You helped us to see what we are truly capable of. To every faculty member and administrator who walked this path with us, you were the ones outside the tunnel, keeping watch and making sure we had the support we needed. Thank you. And to the alumni who came before us, thank you for building the foundation that we stand on today. To our families and our friends, the ones who stayed steady while we were figuring it out, you were our ground crew. You reminded us to keep going. You celebrated the small wins and held us up on the hard days. We thank you from the bottom of our heart. We've done the quiet, difficult work in the tunnel. We've learned far more than academics here. We've learned how to adapt in a world that changes faster than we can sometimes keep up with. We've learned how to rely on each other. Now, the doors of the tunnel are opening. Class of 2026, it is time to step out and fly. The world waiting for us is fast and unpredictable. It will test us again, but we already know how to lean into the pressure. We already know how to come back to our crew when things get hard. we already know how to keep going. So, go out and explore, just like those astronauts. Be willing to try things that haven't been done before. Be willing to fail, adjust, and try again. Be willing to lead with the same kindness and service that carried us through Beacon. Carry our college motto with you, Lumen Vitae Abundatorium, the life of the more abundant light. We've done the hard work in the tunnel. Now, let's go light up the sky. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it. We did it together.
Amazing words, Isaac. Thank you. And on behalf of the faculty, I'm going to go ahead and give you an A+ for that speech.